Thank you, Rohit.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yes, yeah. Yes, welcome to this session. I'm sharing my screen. Yes, our topic of discussion is like business analyst interview mastery, where what you this is the like introduction section, and we will go in detail about the core BA skill, some of the core BA skill, and I will test your knowledge as well because you are the part of ECBA. You already completed ECBA, and
Right.
yeah, yes, Miss, you got the certification, right? That is really nice.
No, I haven't got. I'm preparing for it, so I'll be
Okay, okay,
like,
okay. You are preparing
preparing.
for ECB
Yeah,
certification. Okay,
yeah,
no issue. In this business analyst interview mastery program, it's actually a 10 module is there. You can see. I hope you can see my screen.
yeah. I can
Uh,
see.
yeah, the first part is like BA core skill, which means you already have that skill, but I will give you the practical sense of that skill and how we can correlate like theoretical and practical way. Then
Okay,
the second topic is like general BA question. What are the like basic questions of BA? And you already know that question, but we'll go in deeper. What is there? And third part is like documentation. And there are different thing like business requirement document, functional requirement document, system requirement document, or a specification requirement document as well, a specification requirement document, and like other wireframing document. Means what are the other? These are the standard document, but still in industry, which documents are very useful. We are discussing in the documentation in third module, and then like in fourth module is like agile BA. What is the means why agile? What is the difference between agile and waterfall? And what the industry is working on that? What is the thing going in the agile? And
okay,
what is the role of agile business analyst? Means everything which is related to your key skill, or like you can say, in we are covering here agile BA and other
okay,
BA skill, other BA skill in that. Advanced BA skill you can say consider, means
okay,
as per the like interview point of view what they can ask you, like behavioral questions, situational based question we are covering in the fifth module.
okay,
In the like sixth module, interview Q&A means interview Q&A means we are discussing some of the like internet resources or like other resources I have. We will go each and every question, and I will try to correlate every question in a practical way so that you can answer in a proper way. Means whatever the syllabus we are covering from first to fifth module, we are like revision. We are doing revision in the sixth module as
okay,
per the interview perspective. And then
okay,
seventh module is like resume preparation. What are the how to prepare the resume for that? Means you already done that, but still we will discuss on that. Key skill or like keyword we have to put in the resume, like objective of the resume, key skill. But you already done that. I checked your resume, and it
okay.
is really nice. And yeah,
Thank you.
we will just articulate that resume in a such a way that your resume is shortlisted every time. So yes, and I will provide some template as well, and I will show you my resume as well. And the eight LinkedIn profile optimization, nine Naukri profile optimization. This thing is not needed, but still we will invest some time on this module so that you will get an idea of
Okay,
what sentence should be write on Naukri profile or in LinkedIn profile, and how people will reach out to your profile. Means on a
okay,
daily basis, I'm getting lead or no, not a lead. You can say I'm getting a connection request, like a 4 to 5 connection request on LinkedIn,
okay.
due to my profile optimization. So
Hmm,
I will tell you how to do that because people like your profile. People should like your profile, and
right.
if you post something which is related to them, then they will follow you. They will connect you. And
Right, right.
then in the 10th module, I will give you a mock interview. Means I will take you a mock interview.
Okay,
First one is like basic, other is medium, and then advanced one. and means I will give like 2 to 3 rounds of every interview, so you will get an idea. We will record every session, so you can means replay that session. You can check that session, and you need to prepare for that. Like it's a like very rigorous thing in advanced section, so that you will be very good in your interview preparation. And
Okay, okay,
then last thing is you are after completing all this stage, you are ready for the job.
okay, okay, okay.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Saurabh, any question in this
yeah, I
like
do have
whole
questions.
whole agenda?
Yeah, yeah. No, the whatever agenda you made is really what we say systematic, and
Thank you.
yeah,
Yes.
starting from like BA core skill to ready for the job. But I just wanted to know where this practical approach for like any project is involved in your like agenda.
Uh, yeah, like practical approaches everywhere. Means
Okay, okay,
if we are looking for any particular concept, like I will articulate that concept in a practical way. Like how you can say that. Means if anyone asks you, do you know agile? Then what they want to understand, like what is agile? So I will tell you in that section, like
exactly.
this. So in every section we are covering that.
Y-
I missed the like case study,
Yes,
but I guess yeah, in the interview Q&A, we will prepare the case study, or like I
yes,
think I
yeah.
checked your resume. In that your resume, there is a nice case study you written. We can continue that case study only. Like we will create the documentation part for that case study only, and we
Okay.
will write the user story. We will create the wireframe and all that thing
So
there.
basically,
Uh,
as a BA, how he started, how he start his day, and what all activity he does. So I wanted that actually, so that
correct, correct.
looking towards a particular project, if I get that, it will be very convenient for me.
Yes, yes, sure, sure. We will do end-to-end project as a business
Great.
analyst point of view.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
issue. Okay. Anything, any other question from in your mind regarding this agenda or
yeah. So no, no agenda. What agenda you have prescribed is very good and has what is say a holistic approach to your what we say agenda. So would like to learn many things from you and ultimately wanted to get a job in BA. So
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
my
You will definitely get, yeah. You are definitely means I think you are eligible for project manager. Means I have one opportunity. Yeah,
okay.
I will check that and I will share that screenshot. You just need to that like need to keep that email ID to aside. Once we will reach to ninth module or 10th module, you can share your
Noted.
resume to them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. We will start the BA core skill.
yeah.
The first part is introduction. Yeah. Now you tell me who is a BA, what is the role of BA, and why business analyst, as per your understanding.
Okay. So, as per me, BA is a person who is a bridge between a technology team and a client actually. So, whenever a requirement is coming to what we say company, the person cannot give it to directly a developer or a product owner. So, there should be a person between a client as well as development team who can understand the requirement. So basically, he is a person who can take the requirement and give it to the development team so that he can what we say he can write functionality in such a way that development team can understand. So that is the role of basic BA.
Yes, yes. Great. And why BA? If there is no BA directly, we have a business team and we have a development team, then what will happen? Means how you
Uh,
can define that thing?
Uh, so basically, taking requirement and giving it to development is not only BA's job. Actually, BA does multiple interdisciplinary functionalities, which is responsible for releasing the project. So, giving presentation to the client, understanding the requirement, getting all the things done. What we say, assigning meetings. And one more thing, your monitoring what is happening in particular sprints, then creating user stories. So these all activities will not be done by developers, product owner. So there should be a specific person to do it. So that is why I think BA is needed in every project.
Yes, great, great. Means I must say, like your 15 or 16 LPA package is fixed. No issue in that. Means as per your knowledge. So don't worry about your job. Like
Yeah.
job is the byproduct of your profile, you can say.
Okay.
Yes, you cover all the introduction part. No issue. You are very right. Man. I don't need to explain again.
Okay.
Okay. Then, as per your understanding, what is SDLC?
So SDLC stands for Software Development Life Cycle, wherein we do have six stages in that. One is first is your planning, then designing. I'm not sure about that basic was I learned around like one month
No
before.
issue. No issue.
Yeah,
Hmm.
one is first is your planning, then is your designing, then is your coding, then is your monitoring. No, not monitoring. Then is your UAT. Then comes monitoring and verifying. Yeah,
Yeah, correct. Yes.
yeah. I think I missed some exact terminology for SDLCs. So
Mm,
you can tell me what is
okay,
exactly.
no issue, no issue. Yeah, but you are like very correct.
Mm.
SDLC is it means that software development life cycle. It is the software development life cycle which is the means used in every IT industry. There are like you can say four stages. Means you whatever you said that is also correct. But in a high level point of view, what is the software development life cycle and what is our role in that life cycle? That is more important. Actually, there are four stage: requirement development, system design, coding, and UAT. Okay. In that require, I told you like in our previous call, in a requirement development is done by the client side or for the project owner, project management team.
Okay.
Once they got the requirement, as a BA, we have to develop that requirement. Means we have to analyze that requirement. We have to ask multiple question to them, like open-ended question. We can ask to close-ended question. There are like multiple iteration of the meeting with the client. Means first, project management team will interact with the client. A client in the sense who want to develop the software from us or who want to develop a particular platform for them to us. These are the client or sometimes product owner is also from the client side, right?
Okay. Okay.
So in that our first time is like in a very first meeting, client will give you a demo of their existing application, what our application works, what is the purpose of this application, who are the users, and how to use that application, and complete functionality of that application. And that people are recording that video for that further understanding or like for a reference purpose. So you will get that video when you join any organization, how that application run. That is called as a KT session or KT video. KT means knowledge transfer.
Okay.
So yes. And once the first meeting is done, then let's suppose we have a big project. Okay, there is no like pen and paper, pen kind of thing. But yeah, I will explain. Let's suppose we have to build a website which has a 12 web pages, and means from client side they will consider that we have to every month we should complete a one web page. So like this is our requirement. So what we can do, and like and our that application consists of the four main feature, one, two, three, four. You can say
Okay.
as per their feature, and we have the team of BA, like we have a 4 BA. So miss they will assign each main task or main feature to them. Like there are four main feature, and there is something we have to add new thing, add new feature. Means in every way we have to optimize or refine the feature. So it's not like that. Though still there is existing functionality, and still we have to work on that. So it's not way like this functionality is working correctly, so why you are doing that. Means this is the thing. So means our role is BA is like we are developing the requirement. Means let's suppose the 4 BA means talking about the first BA, like Saurabh Patil is the first BA for this, and you have to develop the requirement. So what we have to do, you have to like get the access of that existing application. They will provide the demo access or like QA access, not a production or live access. These are the access of the in application. Like demo means anyone can use that access. Like demo is the replica of the live production or live website. This is the demo access. Then QA access, QA environment. Sometimes they call environment as well. QA environment, like who are the like people who's from the quality assurance people. They will test the functionality on the QA environment. That is called as QA. And then the production environment means actual managerial people or like QA people from client side. They will perform the UAT on that QA access. And like last access is like product live access means we are not touching anything on the live. Once UAT is done, only the people who are from the client side, they are working on that live access. So
Okay.
our work is like you have to give the they will provide you the demo access. You have to test that application. You have to play with that application. You have to understand each and every functionality of that application. And whatever question you have in your mind, you have to list down that question. And in the next meeting with the client, you have to ask that question, and you have to develop the requirement in a such a way that you can explain in a proper way. Like let's suppose you already completed you are like training on ECBS, so you know that the like epic sprint user
Mhm.
stories, all things you know. So we in a such a way that let's suppose this feature, this particular let's example, this feature we have to like four main feature or four main functionality we have to implement it. You can take first functionality and you have to write the document on a like you can say product backlog document or a FRD kind of thing. First we have to define the epic, like 1 2 3 4, three epics. In that epic we have to create the user story, and let's suppose 8 to 10 user stories in every epic, and you need to explain this thing everything every user story in a such a way that the as a user point of view, you can explain that example, you can explain that user story. And on the basis of that document, you have to build the wireframe using wireframing tool, or just like a block diagram, or is there any UX designer in your team? You are able to explain each and every functionality related to that requirement to the that person. That is nothing but, and we have to you have to work on that thing. Once your document is approved, and you have to give to the development team. Development team will design in the system design process. Means whatever I'm talking, this is a requirement development. Let's
Okay.
suppose you worked on that thing, the document has been approved, and you talked multiple time with the client. Like the very first meeting is the introductory part of that overall application. And in every alternate day, means in my organization, in every alternate day, we have a product check-in meeting, and we are discussing all that question related to my epic or my requirement. The question is whatever open-ended question, close-ended question. Do you know that open-ended question and close-ended question?
Yeah, so close-ended question will be in the form of yes and no, and sorry, close-ended will be in the form of
Correct.
yes and no, and open will be more of descriptive type.
Correct, correct. Try to ask the question which is the open-ended, so that sometimes client what happen, client is very specific. Whichever the question you ask, they will give the answer only that question only. But if you ask the open-ended question, they will give the complete background of that particular thing. So try to ask as much as open-ended question. And once your like document has been approved and client said yeah it's a good to go, then we have to do the sprint planning meeting, or miss in a later way we will discuss in detail. But for a like perspective, what the system design it means, system designing and coding, it is done by the development team. And
Hmm.
I will tell you the structure of the development team. The development team is like a backend lead who takes care of the backend thing. Don't worry about the technicality. Just
Okay.
remember the name. And one is the backend lead. There are the 3 to 4 backend developer. Then one is the front end developer, and sorry, one is the front end lead, and 2 to 3 are front end developer. These are the team which worked on the system designing part. Like system designing is like a higher level of architectural thing or higher level of framework thing. Means they will decide the back-end part of that thing. Let's suppose we have to means I'm an edtech platform. I will give you the example of edtech, or we will take any example, but you can correlate this thing everywhere. Huh? There is no issue like the domain. There is no domain specific thing. Let's suppose we have to build a LMS platform, a learning management system platform,
Okay. Okay.
which provide the training and coaching for that IIT JEE student or a 10 12 student. So whatever the background of their, like they have a recorded courses, they have the practical exercise, they have the MCQ, whatever their architectural framework for that, like backend people will design the system in this second step. Like after requirement development, system design is done by the backend people. Then coding thing will done. In the coding, I already told you, like the front end people will do the front end coding, back end people will do the back end coding, and there is like API. API, just remember the name. API is the application program interface, which is more correlated to the they are just integrating the thing. Means they are clubbing together,
Okay.
back end and front end, and API is done by the back end people. That's it. And yeah, system designing and coding is done by the development team. And the last step is UAT. UAT means user acceptance testing. Yeah, you should know that. And it is done by the QA people.
Okay.
It means that the QA person will a QA person will do that. Means they will check the functionality. Like let's suppose you are the BA for your functionality, and that particular epic has been done, has been completed, and that Jira ticket has been all completed, and now it is in UAT. So what will happen? And that person will open that ticket. That person will go through that QA environment, log in that. They will check the functionality. They will check the all permutation combination of that functionality. Let's suppose you created one sign up page. Like in that sign up page, like sign in page, you can take, we can take simple example. Sign in, login ID, password, and submit button is there. So the first our like first use cases is like that. I will I will type the correct user ID, correct password, submit. It should work properly, right?
Okay.
Then correct user ID, incorrect password. Then submit. Then it should not work properly. Then I
Hmm.
will do vice versa. Incorrect user ID and correct password, and then it will not it will not submit. It should show a error. Like
Hmm.
we have to do like permutation combination, it is working properly or not, or like code is breaking, we have to check that. This is the like complete step of SDLC: requirement development, system designing, coding, and UAT. Did you got this? Means I must say you already know this, but still we are just revising the thing.
Yeah, right, right. But just wanted to know, so our involvement will be
Ha,
in
yes.
first. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I want to say the same thing. Like, means I'm telling the same thing. Like, in requirement development, we are doing the 100% work as a BA.
Okay.
Means we have to write the document, we have to take approval, we are doing the wireframing. Means actually we are building the requirement. Means whatever the client saying the requirement is in the air, or is in their thought process. They are just thinking about the requirement. We have to develop that application in such a way that it should work properly. But as a
Okay.
BA, as a professional, we have to understand that requirement, we have to document that requirement, and we have to present that requirement, and then we have to take the approval, then we can move to the next step. Like in our role is 100% in this stage. And in system designing coding, what is our role? Let's suppose the your requirement, like the first BA, you are the first BA, and your requirement is moved to the front end or back end people, and they are not understanding the thing in a practical way, or like in a user point of view, how in a high level view they are not getting how this functionality work. Then as a BA, you are only point of contact for them. They will reach out to you, they will Slack you, or they will comment you, or I need to set up meeting with you. Could you please explain the this requirement? So what you need to do? Firstly, you need to explain the existing functionality. what the existing application work. You have to give them like complete analysis or complete understanding of the existing functionality. Then you should open your document, whatever you document, prepare the document in this stage, and you should go line by line, like, and you should explain that functionality in a such a way that they will understand the feature. And yes, once they got the feature, they will create the logic and they will write for the code. Means a system design and coding, our role is like, yeah, this requirement is related to Saurabh na. So just he is the point of contact for us. Just connect with the Saurabh. He will guide you. That's the
Okay.
thing in the system designing and coding. And in UAT, sometime what happen, like user acceptance testing is done by the QA person, but which is from the client side. This is one scenario. So no need to worry about that. These people are expert and they know how to do UAT, and they found any bug, they will escalate that bug, or they will raise the bug ticket to us. So that's not an issue. This is one option. And other second option is like, sometimes as a team or as a development team, we have to complete that UAT in our side. Like our QA person will check that UAT, and as a BA, you are the like coordinator for them. They share their screen to them. To you, and you have to check that functionality the QA person is doing right or not. You are just doing coordination work there. And once the UAT is finalized, you got that idea, like, yeah, whatever the person is doing, it is as per the functionality. Then you can put your Jira comment, this functionality is working as expected, this epic testing has been done. So this is the two way you can do here. Like
Okay.
yes, any other question?
Yeah, so you told in first requirement development, we will be getting access. So how is that access like given? So it will be through product owner or like how is it?
Yeah,
Who?
correct, correct. It is from the product owner. Sometime what happen, like product owner is our side as well, or sometime product owner is from the client side. It depends on the like company structure or company workflow, but they will give you access directly, or your immediate manager will give you access for the demo application or a, existing application.
Okay, okay.
And our job is like, you have to play that application, you have to understand that application. Let's suppose you are in like banking and healthcare domain. So you should understand each and every functionality of that. Like every to understand every application, it will take time, around 3 months to 6 months. But at least you should know that. Means our job is like daily, when you logged in the system, you have to open that demo account, demo application, and you have to play through that, and you have to check each and every functionality like permutation combination.
So the demo application, it is a kind of original application only. It is
Replica of the original website or
so who
original platform.
will build
Correct.
that in so early stage? Who will build that?
No, could you please repeat?
Who will build that actually? So who, without doing the coding, who have given us that prototype?
No, it's a existing application which is already in already used by their user, client's user.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, miss already application, like let's take an example of facebook.com. Yeah, miss you know that, like yeah, we are the people from the 90s people, we are using the Facebook from last 15 to 20 years, right?
Right,
And
right,
just imagine that the image, sorry, the look and feel of the facebook.com from today or like 20 years back, there is a lot of change, there is a lot of iteration, right?
right.
It means that whatever the like business analyst or a product manager from the facebook.com now, they will give the access of that old Facebook, and we have to
Okay,
build that
existing.
functionality.
Got it, got it.
Uh,
It's for
mhm.
the existing application. What if
Huh.
there is a new requirement itself? They wanted to have a totally new website. At that time,
Yes,
what?
yes. Great question. Yes, I must say. Yeah, then what will happen? Means if they do not have any access, or like so. means it's you are fortunate, you are very fortunate, you are working on this application, you are working from the like starting from the scratch. So
Great.
you need to think on that application. Then you need to like do competitive research analysis, like benchmarking. It means that let's suppose your application is related to medical industry, and
Okay.
you have to search on internet the same application on that other companies are providing, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to take that information from there, and you need to document the information in your in your application. But before that, you have to each and everything you have to confirm with the client in product check-in meeting or a product overview meeting. So look, yeah, that is the thing you have to do. But you have to do a lot of brainstorming actually when you are doing the you are building any application from scratch.
Okay. So Rohit, you are working on the existing or like new one?
Miss, actually, what happened, I will tell you, miss, in every industry in India, we are doing the transition thing. Miss, you can say in my previous industry, there is one software, there is, you can say, legacy,
Okay.
the name of the application and 1.0. And then we are creating the application, the name of the application and 2.0. They called it the 2.0. The like
Version kind of.
version 1, version 2 kind of thing. Means it's a
Okay.
like transition of requirement. They want to transfer the complete database from or complete functionality from one system to another system. It is called as a transition requirement. Or most
Okay.
of the system is there. Like you see that na, like in our Android application or iOS mobile, every 15 days, 20 days, we got a notification to
Yeah.
update that app, to update that application. It means the same thing. Means there is no perfection point. Means everything is like in enhancement mode. You can change it multiple time as per your thinking, as per your user requirement. So that's why this is the way the IT industry is working. Got it?
Okay.
Means
Got it.
this is the basic question. Means I told to my friend who is a senior software engineer. I told him once the software is done, then what happened? Then what is your job? So
Mm-hmm.
he told me once the software is done, then client's requirement is changed. Like they want to add some new feature, or they want to delete the new feature, or they want to change the complete flow, or they want to optimize the flow. So, these are the incremental and iterative activity. This is going on, going on, going on. That's why the IT sector is booming, we can say.
Right, right,
Yes,
right, right. Okay, okay.
yes,
So at that particular, if the client wanted to have a particular change in his application, at that time also BA is required, right?
yes, yes. BA is required every time. Yes, yes.
Okay,
In the next upcoming session, I will explain you like role of the product owner, role of the BA, product manager, project
okay,
manager. Yeah,
okay.
yes,
And
yes.
one more question, sorry, but
No
in
issue, no issue. Arey, it's
environment development, Rohit, you told multiple documents. So, but
hmm,
if you use documents more in waterfall as compared to agile. So,
hmm,
what are the documents we use in like
hmm,
for?
hmm.
And you are mainly concentrating on agile methodology or like for waterfall? If
No,
it
no,
is
no, no. We are mainly focusing on agile methodology,
okay,
and along with that, in what happen in actual industry, there is
okay,
a difference. There is a thin line difference. We will cover that. But
okay,
means anyone told you na, like HR person or like your new recruiter or means did you following agile methodology? You should directly say yes. We are following agile methodology. That's it.
okay, 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 okay.
Yes.
So, what all documents we require to do in agile? So, we will cover it later. Or brief
No,
you.
no, we will cover it in a documentation part. I can show you, or I will. Oh, miss, you have to write the document. You can say in a real time way. You have to write the document. Yes, but anyone ask you na, do you know about BRD, FRD, SRS? You directly say yes, I know that. Because what happened? You check like many JDs of the BA. There is
Right,
the key skill
right,
BRD,
right,
FRD, SRS. Yeah, miss, I will tell you the format of that. How the BRD works. Miss, what is the purpose of BRD? What is the purpose of FRD? What are the objectives are there? What are the components is there? But we have to write the document on a epic basis. So I will tell you that document, and you have to write that document for your project. Okay?
okay, okay, okay. And we'll be covering Jira also, Rohit.
Yes, 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 yes. We are covering Jira as well.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Uh, okay. Then great. Yeah, whatever we see now, that is the SDLC, software development life cycle.
Okay.
Now we are seeing the SDLC methodology. Now you tell me, as per your as per your understanding, what is the SDLC methodology? Like it is also the one of the key skill in our like business analyst JD.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I need to tell what you have told, no? Now,
No, no, no,
actually,
no, no, no,
there's
no, no. It's I explain you this
cycle,
thing is like the
cycle,
life cycle. Now
life
we
cycle.
have to discuss on methodology. Methodology. What you understand from methodology? Like, don't be confused. You can say anything, no issue. Whatever like hitting in your mind. Oh,
So basically, methodology are two types of method. One is agile and waterfall. That's for me.
great, great.
So one is agile, which is mostly a kind of iterative and less time consuming, wherein documentation is less as compared to waterfall. And on each and every feature is developed in iterative form. And in waterfall, product is developed, or else all the particular one, if you wanted to develop one feature, so entire software development cycle goes till the end, and later the feature is developed. But in case of agile, it's not like that. Like multiple features has been developed parallelly, so it's not about we are developing only one feature in one particular sprint. So multiple feature is been developed, and whatever changes is there in particular, what we say, your feature, that is also been covered in particular sprint. So this is mostly like to lessen the time, we are using agile methodology.
yes, yeah. Thank you for this answer. Great answer. Yeah. My next question is like, why agile and why not waterfall? Or like, or other question is like sub question, when we have to use the agile methodology or when we have to use the waterfall methodology in a practical way. What is your understanding? Hmm.
Okay, so whenever there is less documentation, wherein we have to complete the project in very tight schedule, we have to opt for agile. And if there is a detailed requirement and detailed record has to be there with us, so we have to go with waterfall model. I think.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I got means like this is the point. Means I must say, you know, you only know the theoretical knowledge, but yeah, you are pretty much confident. Yeah, I will tell you, no issue.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay. There are two kinds of methodology: waterfall and agile methodology. Waterfall, it means that like when the requirement is very small, very crisp and clear, and then you can use only waterfall. And waterfall, it means like a waterfall means stepwise process. Means you can see here what we can see. Yeah, we can see like steps. You can say like one, two, three steps are there. It means that the first we have to complete the first step, and just like waterfall thing, when first step is completed, that's it. Then only we can work on second step. And when second phase, or not step, second phase is completed, then only third phase. And when client come to you, and when client to come to you and ask, no, no, Saurabh, we have to change something in second phase. So in waterfall, it is not possible. Then what you have to do, you can directly tell him, no, we have to create the new document, or we have to write a new BRD for this, or we will create new feature or a new fetch for this, and we will do after this three feature is completed. This is nothing but the waterfall.
Okay.
So when the requirement is like very dynamic in nature, very complex in nature, then we cannot work on waterfall. So it's like a very tedious process. But a requirement is very small, very tiny, crisp and clear, then we can use a waterfall approach, because waterfall is more focusing on the documentation part. Means for every phase we are writing the document like BRD, FRD, SRS. Means it's a we are following here the predictive modeling, predictive approach. Predictive means whatever once my application is been completed after 3 months, like let's suppose 1 2 3 months, after completing 3 months, what is my output, means and we have to write that output in the document. That's why this is called the waterfall model.
Okay,
And
okay.
what is agile? Agile, it means the first tell me in a grammar point of view, what is the meaning of agile? What do you understand from that?
Agile is
What?
fast and adaptable.
Correct. Fast, adaptive, robust in nature, like
Robust.
or it can move anytime, or we can
Yeah.
do it like any changes for that. Yes, that's correct. And yeah, talking about the agile methodology, yeah, we will discuss it later. No issue.
Okay.
Like talking about agile methodology, when the requirement is not clear from the client side, the requirement is very complex in nature, and it will change at any time, or like client is not they are not figuring out the what they need to do, or because you know that like they let's suppose we are working on three feature, and these three feature are very complex, and we are about to complete the documentation of the first feature, or we are about to start the sprint planning of this thing. But suddenly client come to us, no, no, yeah, we have to add one more feature here. Just create the ticket for this and just link to this first page. So in agile, it isn't like adaptive or iterative approach. So we can do that because our in agile, our focus is software rather than documentation. And it's like whichever the dynamic thing we have to do, then only we are working on agile methodology. So the practical question is here. Let's in your interview, they ask you when you are using waterfall, when you are using agile. The
Okay.
first point you have to say, when the requirement is very crisp and clear, very short in nature. Let's suppose 3 months, 6 months, and everyone knows about their project or a product what we need to do. Then the waterfall is the great way to follow the approach. Waterfall is the great methodology to go with that, because it's a like clear cut method. And once the project or a product is in dynamic in nature, very complex in nature, the platform is really big, existing functionalities are very tricky, and you know that means there are lot of bugs in existing functionality. We have to change, we have to refine that software, then we have to work on agile methodology. But still, what the industry is doing, industry is following some part of the agile and some part of the waterfall. I will tell you how. It is called a hybrid methodology. I means
Okay.
like there is nothing, there is no word like hybrid methodology, but just in their industries
Yeah.
following that. Means
Okay.
you can say whatever the method or whatever the working style we are following for the agile, and whatever the some part of the documentation, like when you have to write the document or a high level document for these three feature, one, two, three, we are writing the document like BRD, business requirement document.
Okay.
Sometimes they have a template for that in industry, or sometimes you can write the document at your own creativity. This is the one thing for a BRD. Another is like the functional requirement document. You know that what is the functional requirement document. So we will write that FRD for every phase, one, two, three. So there is like the first phase is in a first sprint we will cover this first phase. In a second sprint we'll cover this second phase, and same thing for the third. So we are writing the FRD for this thing. So that's why I told you we are in SDLC methodology. We are following hybrid methodology from here, like
Okay.
some
Okay.
part of the waterfall, like documentation part of the waterfall, and actual development incremental iterative approach in the agile methodology. Like,
Okay.
did you got the practical point? Because it's very important question, huh? Very important question.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know, like the document you told, no, I know FRD, BRD, but sorry, Rohit, I don't know how to write it.
But no, no, I will teach you. Means this is your project actually. In this
Okay.
in this complete session, the outcome of this interview preparation training is like you have to write the document. You will
Right.
complete that document. No issue.
Okay, that is one. And
Uh,
if you don't mind, could you please give me one example of both of them? Like, is it
Yes,
possible?
yes,
Example?
yes, yes. Great, great. Yeah, great question. Uh, this call is recording now. Just check once.
Yeah, it's getting recorded. Yes.
Recorded. Okay. Yes. Yes. I will give you example. Let's suppose. The first example is like waterfall.
Yeah.
Waterfall, it means that you want to create a small application, just like example of the a replica of the WhatsApp. Means these are the very few feature. You can like sign up, sign up, sign in, then like dashboard, dashboard will open, and then you can send the message,
Okay.
send or receive the message. Sorry. Okay, and then sign out. Like this is very simple application.
Yeah.
Means in waterfall. Do you and did you got the difference sign up and sign in?
Yeah. Yeah. Sign up is for new users. Sign in for existing.
Correct, correct. Good, good. And dashboard means once you sign in, means there is should be a three option. Like you can say Google from you can sign in from Google, you can sign in from
In-
Facebook, or you can sign in from like Twitter or anything else. Like
Okay.
yes. When yes and once you sign in you the one dashboard will open, and you can see your previous messages, you can see you can create your new messages, or or you can see analytics kind of thing in your dashboard. And like yeah, means after opening the dashboard you can do the main activity or only one feature, like send and receive the message, and then you can sign out. Like means you got the flow, right? You
Right.
got
Right.
the like
Yeah.
understanding. It means that this requirement or this feature is very simple in nature. Then we will go with the waterfall methodology, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I will tell you agile methodology. Let's suppose you have to create on a school management system. We have to work on a school management system. We have a like sign up, sign in, and in that sign up, sign in also we have a type. Like you can say super admin sign in. Super admin means principal of the college or a
Okay.
principal of the school. Then admin means teacher.
Okay.
Then user.
Okay.
Then actually the placement team. You can say these are the like type of the sign up. Only the type of the sign up. It means that when the super admin will sign in, they can see whole picture of that their school, right, or their college. When the admin or the particular teacher will sign in, then he or she can see only the details about their project or their subject, or
Okay. Okay.
or their student. That is nothing but the admin. Or user means who are the actual student. Means let's suppose the user is from that like engineering first time, so he can see the detail about the only that their semester,
Right.
their mark sheet, their syllabus, their calendar, their college thing. And the placement team, it means that they can see the access only for the final year student, their aptitude result, their final mark sheet, their like gap activity or extracurricular activity they are performing. These are the type of the sign up. This is the
Okay.
one feature. And
Hmm.
you can see the dashboard. Means whatever I can see, I talk about the same thing for the dashboard. We can means dashboard is different for everyone, right?
Right. 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 Yes.
Dashboard is different for the everyone, so it is very complex in nature. And let's suppose, and like you can say the and your requirement is like you have to I will write here, sorry. Your new requirement is like uh, you have to uh, add analytics report in every dashboard.
Okay.
Analytics report. Let's suppose analytics report for the super admin, user, student, placement. It means that you have to give the option, like you can see that particular report. Did you got this analytics report? What I want to say,
Uh. No. No. No, not
Okay,
exactly.
okay, okay. Yes. What I'm saying in analytics report, you can see the bar graph. You know that a Power BI Tableau.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bar graph. We can see the pie chart of that their detail means their statistics means
Got it.
means attendance or like grade or
Mhm.
any like dotted graph.
Mhm. So if in case a
Hmm.
teacher is signing in through their like portal, so
Hmm.
they'll be getting a pie chart for how many students
Hmm.
have attended classes. So if of student name Rohit, so science class how much he have attended, maths how much. So there will be a pie chart for that.
Yes, there is pie chart for that, and this chart or this report are in customizable in nature, or we can filter at any time by the on the basis of the student name, on the basis of the week, on the basis of the day. This requirement is really complex in nature, right? You got the
Right.
idea.
Right.
So what we have to do, how we can approach that thing? First, client will divide that requirement, like they will tell their prioritization. Means obviously means we cannot go directly to dashboard. First we have to work on the sign up sign in, and then we will create the like first topic for the sign up and sign in. Then these are the user story for this. Then for the super admin, how the login skill login screen will look like. We have to create the wireframe for this, we have to repeat for this. And for this analytics report we have to do the same thing. Like analytics report is the main sprint or main epic, and in that what are the reports we have to include it. This is one user story. Then how the dashboard will look like for the admin, for the user, which are the filters are there. Means there are like minor functionality. For every functionality we have to create the user story, we have to create the means we have to mention in the document. So it's like it's very complex in nature. So in this requirement our focus is not to create the document, our focus is to build the functionality. So we are working in analytics report. So like my focus is only report thing. I will create the document for that reports only. I'm not creating the document for the whole functionality. And I will my team will work on this thing in this thing only. So this is the like basic example of the difference between waterfall and agile. Did you got this point?
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. So Rohit, I just wanted to know, can you just open that if you don't mind?
Sure, sure, no issue. Arey, you can ask any question.
Yeah, yeah. So when you told waterfall, wherein requirement is very
Crisp
detailed,
and clear.
clear,
Ha.
yeah.
Hmm.
But anyhow, a waterfall will take time. Why can't we use agile method for waterfall also, so that whatever time is been taken by waterfall will be reduced when we are using agile?
No, like actually that is the thing now. Means we have to reduce the time for the software development process. That's why the agile came into picture. Means
Right,
uh, waterfall is like is primitive in nature. Means in the 80s, 70s, 80s people they are using waterfall because
right,
there is no that time there is no competition, there is no such big software, and they are like people are very simple. They need only sign up, sign in, dashboard and
right.
sign out, that's it.
Okay,
and
okay.
and that time they more focused on only documentation part.
Hmm.
Means that time, and because they don't want to, they are not in hurry. Means they don't want to complete their work very fast. So
Right, right.
then like sometimes means I'm not getting I cannot remember, but like 80s or 90s they found that like whatever the software development has been done and the big industries are in loss because of the documentation or part or like requirement changes part. Then agile came into picture, and then whatever I discussed till now,
Right,
then
right.
we are following the agile methodology. And
Hmm.
yeah, like in between the things is going on, but 80% we are focusing on only agile. So
Agile.
that's why like every time HR recruiter will ask you, do you know agile, did you work on agile methodology? The main question is this only, because if you work on waterfall, then it will take time to fit on agile. So
Okay, okay,
better way to say yes, I worked on agile methodology, I know each and everything.
okay, okay.
Yes,
Hmm.
got it. Any other question?
Yeah, so basically, so agile means so wherein wherever a client has a change in the requirement. At that
mm,
time of period, we agile is the best method to use, right? So
correct.
just can you just go down that pie charts and everything you wrote. So
Mm,
you told whenever we are writing bar charts, so giving an example, if a bar chart is only coming for I'll talk about what we say uh,
dashboard, huh?
no, you student. So
Student
wherein
dashboard, huh?
yeah, so bar chart is coming for science, maths, or else whatever subjects they have. But if a
Hmm,
client, we have already completed all the activity and we have already completed the sprint, and it's
hmm,
in design stage now. But at that particular time, client comes and tell ki no, there should be one more feature which has to be one more graph which has to be added,
hmm,
uh, like for your placements, which
hmm,
placements to have and how many we had given, how many
hmm,
students have sat for that particular placement. So my
hmm,
name is Saurabh. So Saurabh have sat for two placement and got placed in one. So that
hmm.
requirement came after after we have already finished the dashboard for student. So at that particular time, we have to use Agile, right?
Yes, yes, yeah, great question. Still, I
Okay.
will explain you. Let's suppose, means we are on sprint one planning, and means we are working on this requirement. Okay,
Okay.
okay, I will use only this word, analytics report. We are working on this report, means some part of the analysis, sprint report. Like let's suppose a part of that analytics report, we are working on sprint one, and we got one other requirement, like we need a like internship detail or kind of thing. You told like it's a requirement from the client. Yeah,
Okay.
the
Okay.
people
So
who
that was not
completed the.
initially discussed. It came like
Hmm.
in between.
No, 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 miss, we are not doing in between. Actually, the miss,
Yeah.
the client will tell you like you can do it immediately. It is very immediate. But still, when our sprint two is already fixed or a sprint two is already planned, so what we can do, we can do, uh, we can add this user story. Like let's suppose this we have to work on the sprint too, so we can add this some of the user story or some of the like documentation part. Means we have to basically we have to add the ticket, new Jira ticket for the internship as well in the sprint too. Means officially we cannot add, means if the sprint one is running, means every sprint is in 2 week in nature, or sorry, 1 to 4 week in nature. Generally it is in 2 week. Let's suppose 6 to 18, 6 to 18 is the sprint timing. So and now we are in like let's suppose we are in 10, so we
Okay.
can tell to the client we will take the this new requirement in the sprint 2, which is starting from the 13th. So this is the like safe side answer. And like client is in a very like a very hurry, or he want immediate thing. So we can update the comment or we can create the user story for in current sprint as well. So there is no issue. It's because we are like more user focused or more inclined to client. Like change is always welcome. You know that. Hmm.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yes, you got it. Yes. Any other question?
Yeah. As of now, though, it's clear, Rohit.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
You can save this.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I will save that. Okay, no issue.
You should.
Uh,
I can refer that.
yes, you can refer that. Yeah, Miss. Now you can tell me the agile as well. Like what you understand from the agile. What are that? Like we are discussing only agile is the incremental and iterative approach. So, Miss, how we can approach to the agile? Like this is your next interview question. If anyone asks to you.
Yeah. So I'll be telling. So whenever a requirement is very complex in nature, so agile is the method where we have to opt for. And whenever there is a change from a client, agile method has to be used because yeah. So these 2 points I'll tell, and yeah,
Hmm.
anything else to
And
be.
what are the steps do you know of the agile? What steps we have to follow in the agile?
Okay. So
Just tell me anything or it is okay, no issue. Hmm.
so agile just uh, mm, steps like how it starts and how it like, so that it
Correct.
includes product backlog and all that.
No, 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 no. Don't worry. Like you are confusing. No issue. Like I'm talking about these steps. Like first thing is like requirement. Whatever we are we
Mhm.
see here SDLC, which is in high level, but in like agile, like requirement, design, development, testing, deployment, review. And why the circle? Circle, it means that it is a incremental. Incremental means one, two, three, four, five. We are like increasing the step. That is the incremental. And iterative means this process goes on, goes on, goes on, goes on. Means this is the first, like this is for the first sprint. The second sprint, we have to do the same. Like yeah, we will go to one by one. Like requirement. Okay. Okay. The requirement is like that like we have to collect the requirement from the client side. We have to get we have to write the document and then we have to collect the requirement. We have to analyze the requirement. We have to ask as many as question to them. We have to write the document. For that, we have to send the document to for approval. And like after 2 to 3 iterations, like they will correct something for you. You have to give explanation for that some whatever you wrote in the document, and then 2 to 3 iteration they will approve your documents. And then once your requirements is done, then the design part is like design step is second. Design is done by the UX designer. They will create the design for the actual designer. Like we as a BA we are doing the wireframe in this stage,
Okay.
but we have a like we have a provision to that, like UX designer is in our team, so they will directly create the design, so no need to worry about that wireframe. But you should be completely collaborate with that person in the design
Okay.
stage. And then the development will done, development in the same thing, like front end people will done the front end side, then back end database thing they will do in the development stage. And once the development has been done, we are doing the testing, like testing people will do the like QA people will do the testing. And as a coordinator, as a BA, we have to like follow their thing. Means if we found anything else, or like particular functionality is not working properly, so we can raise the ticket accordingly. And you can create a bug ticket on that stage only by commenting on the Jira ticket. I will tell you in that Jira how we can comment that, what are the things in Jira in a
Okay.
practical way. And the deployment, it means that just remember the word deployment means, it means that delivering the complete software, or not complete, for delivering the particular sprint. Let's suppose you worked on this thing, or like analytics report, first sprint you worked on some
Okay.
part of the A. So the like DevOps people, just word the remember the word DevOps means development operations. These are
Okay.
the other team, like in infrastructure development team, or these are the other development team. They will work on this thing, and they will move that sprint to their live application, or means we can see on the live application as well as in demo application. Was it is the test after like finalizing by the when testing is done, we can do the deployment. And then review is done by the from the product management side or the client side.
Okay.
And that's it. Means this circle came here, it means this is the circle for the sprint one. Then the sprint two, we have to follow the same thing. For a sprint three, we have to follow same thing. Means whatever the thing we are working on a chunk, or we are just splitting the requirement. We are splitting the whole requirement, and we are working the smaller part of that this thing, and we are releasing that. We are approving that, and every time is like client interaction is there. Means if you remember that agile manifesto, or 12 principle of agile, means I'm not going into in detail in that because of theoretical. There is so much theory.
Value
But
well. Yes, correct.
yes, 12 principle. But like our means in every phase the client interaction is there. So this is nothing but the, this is called as a agile. Means you should remember this requirement. There are 6 steps in the agile methodology.
Okay.
There are requirement, design, development, testing, sorry,
Dep-
development, testing, deployment, review. These are the steps we have to follow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Any question here?
Yeah. Rohit, what is different between sprint and feature? So you
Hmm.
were telling one sprint is complete, one sprint is complete. That means a feature is complete, or how is it?
Yeah, it's a practical question, correct? But yeah, I think no need to worry about that, because I can tell you, but you will be more confused in a like tomorrow's lecture, or like
Okay.
other
Okay.
lecture. I will tell you. But yeah, keep your question aside. Like no issue. It's a very valid question, and it's a practical question. What is sprint and what is feature? Yeah, yes. But
Yes.
I'm not giving you answer right now, because of like because you have to digest this information today, because I give you a lot of thing in a practical way.
Right, right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, and this is our last concept of today's lecture. But yeah, it is also a big concept. But yeah, we have to means in other module as well. We have to work on that agile as well. But still, I
Right.
will try to explain. It's very important. I hope you can see my screen properly.
Yes.
Okay.
Just a second.
This is the like first tell me what is agile and what is Scrum?
Just a second.
Hmm.
Yeah. So agile is the method, and Scrum is type of agile method. So there are different types of agile methods like Kanban, Scrum, and XP. So Scrum is one of them,
Hmm.
wherein it is nothing but a collaborative approach, a collaborative framework to get the work done.
Okay,
So
great, Miss. Yeah.
yeah, there will
Are
be a
you yes? Are you referring any notes or something like that?
no, no.
No.
The notes what you have told no to read. So I've read entire thing. So from that only I
Uh,
will tell you.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
But in a, like you can refer the notes, but in practical session, I will not recommend that. No issue in that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. You are giving correct answer, but only one correction. Agile is the methodology and Scrum is the framework. Like like Agile is the main thing, like main set, or Scrum is that subset of that thing. The thing. Like other framework is like Kanban, Extreme, programming. These are the other framework and these are like outdated framework like means even I don't know what others framework for but I
Okay.
only know that for that Kanban framework which is like for a to do in progress
Okay.
completed they are giving that framework and other thing extreme framework is for the programming sorry gaming development software and
Okay.
now it is like outdated so we are only following the scrum framework so just
Okay.
remember anyone tell means ask you the question what is agile and what is scrum so you can say directly agile is the methodology we have to follow in the industry and the scrum is the framework which is the part of agile.
Okay.
Okay.
So Scrum is the part of Agile, right? Okay. Okay.
Scrum is the like so Scrum is the main framework for the agile. Yes, you can say.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. The second point is like regarding the team. As per the Scrum, we have the four people in the team. Like first is the Scrum Master, then product owner, then Scrum team member, and stakeholder. Like product owner, I told you previously. Product owner sometime which is from in our side as well as sometime which is in client side. Product owner, what is the role of product owner? They will discuss with the product manager or they will discuss with the client they will gather the requirement they will write the product backlog or like he is the whole and sole responsible for the complete product that's why he owns the product that's why it is called as a product owner and then scrum master what is the role of scrum master scrum master is facilitates the complete team of the scrum team is nothing but the development team who are actually developing the software. Okay, and Miss Scrum Master is nothing but the technical project manager. Sometimes Scrum Master isn't technical in nature, or like they know the coding background, or they knew the thing, or sometimes he or she is from the non-technical background.
Okay.
So, no, so like this is the role of the Scrum Master. Like, what is the role of Scrum Master? Like, is there any backlog? Sorry, is there any blocker in their process, or is there any technical issue, or we have to discuss some issue with that some we have to ask some issue to the client then the development team's point of contact is the scrum master the scrum master will discuss with the product owner and then product owner will discuss in the product check-in meeting with the stakeholder here is the stakeholder then my question is what do you understand from the stakeholder who is the
See,
stakeholder.
stakeholder is a person who is involved and who is what we say is affected by the change of a product of a project. So there
Correct.
will be different type of stakeholder. There will be internal stakeholder and external stakeholder also. So a person who is involved in a particular project and who has been affected by particular change. This is
Hmm.
the
Correct,
stakeholders. He
correct.
might be a client, he might be a he might be a product owner also. He might be a user, end user. He might be from client side also. He might be a sponsor. So all these are stakeholders.
Yes, yes, very true. A very accurate answer. Yes. Now the question is arises, where is the role of BA? Actually, as per the Scrum framework, there is no role of BA. But I told you, as an industry, we are not completely following Agile or Scrum framework. If the company will follow the complete Agile or Scrum framework, Agile methodology, then BA role will not there. Means BA role is not required, or there is no such vacancy for the BA. But still we are like more inclined to be sorry, that waterfall as well, or we are following the hybrid methodology. So BA role is very convenient because the product owner is means the role of the product owner is very high in nature, means they are having high responsibility, they are handling complete project. So we they need some person. They need some person who can assist him or her, or like they will do the documentation part, or they will do the some meeting part. They will write the features, or they will ask some question to the team, or they are the point of contact to the Scrum team member. That's why the business analyst picture will come. But think our thinking should be as a product owner only if you succeed in your career. So like don't worry about that. Means someone you ask you, miss if you are giving answer in a like for agile and scrum methodology only, so he can ask do the counter question with you. There is no such role in BA. Then why I can hire you? What is the difference between the product owner BA? So this thing you have to explain to the them. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Actually, yes, this is very big concept. Project vision, epics, user stories, how this
Mm.
thing will go. Then daily scrum means like everything, everywhere. We have to require 5 minutes, and I need to give the practical thing. So I think, miss in a upcoming session we are covering this, and
I know.
yeah, we will revisit this section. What do you suggest? Because I need to give the complete explanation. What is burn down chart? What is retrospective meeting? Miss,
Right.
there is like miss this. These are all the practical questions. You can say these are all the interview question. Okay, what is sprint review meeting?
Mhm.
Did you attend the sprint review meeting? So we will cover it tomorrow. What do you suggest?
It's your as per your convenience, Rohit. So
Okay.
I'm okay today also if it is continuing in the flow. So I think it will be good.
Mm,
Or else we
no.
can start tomorrow also. That will
We
be
can do tomorrow because what I thought, I give you like a lot of knowledge tomorrow, and you have to revise this knowledge like within like 30 to 40 minutes. When the video is processed, I will share you the recording, and you have to go through that because it's very important. Means as I know that like you know that agile, what is this framework, what is the agile, what is the like
good.
methodology,
I
but
have to revise actually.
you just replay the video, and just you try to make the notes or whatever you can do. It will really beneficial for you.
Okay, okay,
So
I'll do.
yeah. Yes. Then yes, like it's the feedback point. How
Okay,
do
then
you feel
yeah,
now? Yeah, yeah.
Rohit.
You have any question you can ask me
Yeah,
now.
regarding that Scrum, but why is that Scrum is used in agile methods? Basic question only.
Ha
What
ha
is the
ha.
need?
No,
Because
just
we are
remember.
following SDLC cycle,
Hmm.
then everything is going on as per the cycle, and product owner is there, BA is there, then development team is doing their job. So why is this Scrum required?
No, no. Actually, I told you now. Means you can say like agile is the main set. Okay. Or like you know that circle diagram, main circle, and then in that sub circle, the agile
Mhm.
is the main thing, which is called as a methodology.
Okay, okay.
And in that methodology, there are different framework, like you can say Scrum framework, and then Kanban framework, then Extreme framework, and then other framework are as well. Means previously what happened, people or industries working on Kanban framework. What Kanban framework told that like there are in everything, or like every product development work, there are three steps. Like you can say to do, in progress, and done. Like these are the three column we have to follow in the Kanban. That's
Okay.
it. This says the Kanban. But the Scrum is giving the complete view. complete view, like the scrum team, the scrum meetings, all the scrum meetings, like the sprint planning meeting, sprint retrospective meeting, sprint grooming meeting. These are the like four to five kinds of meeting. And in I must say every industries are following that meeting. It
Okay,
means
okay,
that these meetings are called a scrum ceremony. Like it improves the efficiency of our work. Like what happened, like I will tell you the thought process. Product owner thinks only about the product, only requirement, only feature. Business analysts think the same, about the requirement gathering and
hmm,
documentation part, explanation part. And development team is very restricted because they know that these people are only doing the coding. Their mind is like looking only for the logics. So they don't want to involve what is the scrum, what is the project, we are on the right track or we are not, means how the our process is there, or how was our performance is going on. So and means like means they want to do their own work, but this some scrum framework unites us together, and we are doing work in a such a way that so our work efficiency will increase, and means we can say the self-driven team will increase. Like means this is my work as a business analyst, this is my work and this need to be completed before the deadline, because in next week we have a sprint planning meeting and we have to complete this thing. That's it. When we are following the scrum framework, then this is my thought process, and this for the same thing for the everyone. So that's why we are following the scrum, and everywhere that like, you can say the scrum alliance, scrum.org, that's I'm like CSP certified scrum product owner,
yeah, it's
or
amazing.
so
Yeah,
because why because you can say SAFe, scale agile framework. These are the other framework, you can say SAFe, but not all industries are following. Uh, but these are the other framework. But Scrum is following everywhere. So if anyone can ask you a question related to Scrum framework, you can give this answer, this kind of answer. But this is like a to build a self-driven team.
okay,
Got
okay.
it?
Hmm, 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 hmm,
Yes.
hmm.
Any other question?
No, no, you have clarified very nicely what
Yes.
that is
Thank you
something
so much. Thank you
today.
so much.
So yeah, yeah. So because I thought because BA is doing everything, so why we need Scrum? So
Mm,
basically to keep everyone in line with the deliveries, I think Scrum meetings and
mm.
Scrum Master is important. Okay.
Yes. Correct.
Yes.
Yes. Just a minute. I'm saving for you. Yes. Now this is the like feedback time. What do you feel now? Like, our this is our first session, and you are like a little bit worrying about your interview preparation and all. Like, Rohit is giving good guidance to me, or it's just like a kind of scam.
No, no,
Yes.
no, no. So basically, not at all scam. Even I didn't think it was a scam. So
Yeah,
even
great. Thank you.
and, and
Uh,
I think your approach towards the learning is very, very good, Rohit. So this kind of training is needed for people who are changing their vertical. So
yes.
there are multiple trainings and what we say, your courses are available online wherein people are opting giving money 15,000, 18,000, 25,000. But
Mm-hmm.
one-to-one mentorship is very much required. And then like whenever we are asking you are asking question and then it's getting clarified at that particular time, so that is very good in your training. I must say that. And you are listening, and what we say, you are clarifying my entire doubt, and you are clarifying it in depth. That is one thing. And second thing, basically a person wanted to get a job into that particular domain. That is one thing. And covering all our core skills and whatever practical approach is there towards a project, if that is covered, no, a person who is opting or approaching towards a job interview, he will really get confidence on how to give that interview. Because anyhow a person who is coming from a different vertical will not have that practical approach. Seeing
Correct.
your, yeah, seeing your what we say, curriculum of your training, it really gives us the confidence, or else it really gives me a confidence to like I can crack that interview actually.
Yes, yes, yeah, you definitely correct. Miss, you just mark my word, like your 15 to 16 LPA package is like on the way. I mean, it's not like
Thank you.
overwhelming thing. Yeah, Rohit, you are just saying that, but it is really, Miss, what I understood from like from my your perspective, you are like Miss keen to become a BA, or like you are to become, and regarding your knowledge, you will
No,
get
no.
that.
If
Uh-huh.
I would have got this information before Tech Canvas, no, I would have opted your course first. Then really like
Uh-huh.
so.
No, no, no. Tech canvas is
Yeah,
also good. There
that
is
that
no
is
issue,
also
but
good, but
uh,
see,
hmm,
I am not comparing like both the courses. That is also very good. Abhishek sir is very renowned coach actually,
hmm,
so I cannot
hmm,
comment on him.
hmm,
But really nice. Your teaching is also good, but your
hmm.
teaching is more into a practical approach. So that I like
Yes,
them. Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
people
Okay.
want that actually, that is not there in the market. So you have really like parallelly doing your job also and giving this uh, fruitful training to candidates like us. It's really good and appreciable. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you for your feedback.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Miss, my my thinking is like delivering quality content, and other thing is like whatever challenges I face, I want to like means do the smooth transitioning for
So
other people. I want to
that's
do that.
like
Yeah.
whenever I feel ki something is missing. So is it possible to give you feedback, Rohit? You should cover this also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You can give me anytime, no issue. We can
Okay.
add that point. Miss, there are multiple points are in there, but yeah, we can cover one by one. And if you have any feedback, you have to add this as well. Then we will cover that, no issue. Like,
Okay.
yes, you
Okay.
want to add it right now, or like we will do in tomorrow's session?
No. So that's what like I told Agile. So I
Uh,
haven't seen Agile over here. So you can add that Agile. Not sorry. It's Jira. Jira.
no, no, Jira is there actually in the
Jira is there.
documentation, but in the documentation part.
Oh
Yes,
yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
yes, yes, yes. No,
Oh,
like I invested 3 to 4 year, sorry, 3 to 4 hours for 2 days to create this agenda. It's just like I'm doing mind map for this, and yeah, this is my output, you can say.
no. No. So,
Uh-huh.
so whatever it's like, it will come in my mind in like coming hours. No, I'll just
Ah,
let
yes,
this
yes,
will be
yes.
this has to be covered if you don't mind.
Yes. Yeah, no, no, no. It's like okay for me. No
Thank
issue
you.
in that. Yes, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
anything else you want to add or anything you have to ask? Like, and
Uh,
thank you for the feedback.
yeah, yeah. So, oh, like, see, anyhow, I'm coming from a different vertical. So, whenever like I'm approaching towards a BA role, so anyhow, I'll be making my Naukri profile
Hmm.
and I'll be modifying it in
As a
BA
BA,
as a BA
as a BA in IT industry. Don't worry about that.
in the IT industry. So, I just wanted to know whenever we are giving documentation of my current job role, will there be any problem? So kind of.
No, there is no such a problem, but yeah, we can discuss it later in Naukri profile
No,
optimization, or means
sure.
I will like open your resume. We will prepare the resume, and that we can discuss in that. Like means I need to check your LinkedIn as well. So we
Yes, yes.
will do that, no issue. Means we can do that. But there is no problem. Means as per my understanding, the company needs the candidate who has a like correct knowledge, or who has a like keen to become a
Oh,
BA. So they will not check like he's from non-IT background or kind of thing.
okay.
But
So that,
as per your knowledge, it feels like you are from IT knowledge, IT background only. And when once you completed all this training now, so you will like a full-fledged BA. So don't worry about that.
yeah, thank you. And one more thing, I think that project. So from start to end, we will have one project so that I'll
Hmm.
be feeling yeah, I've worked on particular project and interview also I'll be getting that confidence of working on a
Hmm.
project. So that has to be included. I
Yes, yes,
feel.
sure. Means once the all BA core skills is done now,
Okay.
Means we will discuss on that project part before starting the question of like BA question documentation. Or in the documentation or general BA question in the documentation, we can discuss that because in the documentation we have to I will tell you the format of BRD, then FRD, how to write that, what is the SRS, what are the flow chart, what are the tools we have to do, wireframing and prototyping. We are working on Balsamiq. I will give the like basic idea of Figma, so that you can at least mention in your resume like I know the Balsamiq and Figma. So it's very
Okay.
popular tool. And then Jira and Confluence as well. Like Confluence is not like Confluence is related to Jira only, but I can give you the like overview of that. So you can put your Jira and Confluence. And
Okay.
yeah, and you can convince, miss, we will discuss it later as well. Miss, every, you can say every company has a IT department or software thing, software services, and you are the part of that team working as a BA. So that's it, miss. You can convince them, no issue.
Yeah, I have in my company there is an IT department.
That's it. That's it. Then you have to say the same thing there, and you have that all thing knowledge, all the knowledge. Then you are good to go. Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, then I will stop sharing and
Yes. Yes.
I will stop recording. Thank you.